Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another workout of the week with FCHS. I'm Michaela, and that was Burst. And Rigel's around here somewhere, so we have a few dogs for you guys today. Hopefully, they won't trip me while I try to do this workout outside on this beautiful day. We're going to do some standing stretches today, so I'm going to back up away from the camera and we'll get started. There he is. There's our little friend. Hi, buddy. All right. So the first one we're going to do is going to be a chest opener, and you'll also stretch a little bit in your arm too. So I'm using this post today as kind of my balance post, but anything you have to kind of rest your hand on is fine. So a wall, a fridge, a table, anything that's high enough to place your hand on, and then just kind of twist a little bit to the other side. So I have my hand on this post and I'm turning my body a bit towards the left here, and I'm just going to let my shoulder and chest open. I'm going to hold this for a few seconds. And then we're just going to switch sides. So same thing on this side. I'm going to just place my hand on my post, and I'm going to turn to the left again. And we'll hold this. If this stretches hard on your shoulders, then you just turn a little bit less. So you have a little bit less of a range of motion, and that should hopefully help ease some of that pain. All right, so our next one, we're going to use our post again. We're just going to place our hand directly above us, and that'll also stretch our shoulders, but in a slightly different part. So we're just going to have our hand straight up, and we're going to press forward. And we'll let that open. You might get a little bit of a back shoulder stretch too. We'll hold that. And then we'll switch and do the other side. So I'll have my left hand up, right above me, and I'm just going to press forward into that stretch. Okay, so our next one, we'll stretch our lower backs a little bit. This one's a little bit trickier, but I'll show you guys, and if you want to give it a shot, please do. So now I'm going to have both my hands wrapped around my post like this, kind of like I'm giving it a hug, but not really. And then I'm just going to bend down a little so my knees will bend, and I'll keep my arms straight out, look forward, and I'll kind of pull against the post to get a nice stretch all throughout my upper back, a little bit in my lower back too. And I'm going to hold that. And if this feels really good, and you don't feel any low back pain, if you feel low back pain with this stretch, just come back up and don't do it. But if you're getting more of a stretch, you want to take it up a level. You can cross one foot over your knee, and we can hold it like this and do one of those standing figure 4 stretches. And that'll stretch your outer hip a little bit too. This is a really good stretch. If we took that option, we're just going to come up and switch sides. So we're going to cross our ankle over our other knee, bend down, and we'll hold this for a little bit. And we'll come back up. And we'll get a quad stretch in there. So this is when it also helps to have something to hang on to. But if you have superb balance, you don't have to. But we're just going to pick one foot up around our ankle, bring it all the way in, and hold that. You'll feel that stretch all down through here, maybe even a little bit up into your hip too. And then we'll switch. We're going to do the other side, and we'll hold this. And the last stretch I'm going to show you guys today is going to be for our calves. So that's our muscles all in here. And we're just going to put one foot up against our wall or our post or whatever we have. So we'll be up like that, and then you're just gonna kind of come forward a little bit until you feel a nice stretch all throughout that muscle. And this can be a little intense too, so if this is too intense, we start back here, right? We start where we feel the stretch, and then as we loosen, we might get a little bit closer and closer. You might also feel this one up into your hamstring too, depending on how tight your legs are this morning. So don't be alarmed if you feel it in your whole leg. Just take the appropriate modifications if you have to. Okay, we're going to switch. We'll do the other side. Sometimes if we have foot pain or ankle pain, these stretches can be helpful, the ones that loosen up our calves, because sometimes those tight calf muscles is contributing to our foot pain. So I always recommend these for those with plantar fasciitis and conditions like that. So we'll hold this for a few more seconds here. You guys probably noticed this calf is a little less tight than my other one because I'm getting a little further, which is normal. Alright, so that was our stretching video for this morning. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Now you have some new standing stretches you can add into your routine. And we'll see you next week. Have a good day.